Today in our world news, we have two special guest stars. One, former child soldier and writer of A Long Way Gone, Ishmael, Beah. And next, former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. How you guys doing today, gentlemen?
Hi, how are you? Doing good. Nice to be here.
So, Mr. Mandela, tell me, how have you struggled throughout your life?
Well, I was at the forefront of equality in South Africa for a really long time, and I fought for what I believed in all my life. I was in prison for 27 years for standing up what I believed in for equality and independence in our country of South Africa.
Mr. B, how have you struggled throughout your life?
I was first affected by civil war in my home country of Sierra Leone. I was only 12 years old when I was taken in as a child soldier fighting against the RUF and the SLA. I had a life full of drugs, violence, and war during this time, and I'm lucky that I survived.
Gentlemen, how have you both struggled throughout the problems in your life? Mr. Mandela.
Well, after my 27 years of imprisonment, I was the first president that was democratically elected in South Africa. I was elected because our government was corrupt at the time, and I fought for what I believed in of equality in South Africa.
You overcome your struggles.
I was lucky enough to be taken to a rehab center by UNICEF in Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone, along with my friends. There were many great people there that helped me overcome the struggles I went through in the war and the death of my family.
Mr. Mandela, how have you found success in your life after these struggles?
Well, in 1993 I received the Nobel Peace Prize for fighting for peace and equality in my country. And as I said before, I was elected president, and I succeeded for a long time in office there in South Africa.
Mr. B, how have you found success in your life after these hard points?
I now live in New York, and I'm a national ambassador of the rehabilitation of child soldiers around the world. And I wrote and published two very popular books, A Long Way Gone and Radiance of Tomorrow.
And the next question, gentlemen, was the independence you received after worth the pain and suffering you went through?
Well, completely, I believe. I'm a strong believer in fighting what you believe in, and I did that and I became president. And I've affected the country so much where we have freedom now, and I hoped to affect the next generations from now on in South Africa for freedom.
Mr. B, do you believe that all the struggles and pain you went through is worth the peace that you received?
At the time in the war, freedom wasn't a thought in my mind because I didn't think I'd ever see it. But now that I have received freedom, I strive to help other child soldiers come back from wars and have independence, and yeah, it's worth it.
My final question for you, gentlemen. Do you believe that your countries have moved on and developed since these situations? Mr. Mandela.
Well, I think my country has overcome it very well. And since I've been president, our country has gained freedom from this. And I'm very proud of my country.
Mr. B, do you feel like the problems that your country faced are now gone?
We have grown a lot since the 90s, the Civil War, but the problems are still there. Like child soldiers, they'll still be there, and I will fight to end child soldiers till I'm dead. And I visited my country, Sierra Leone, recently, and all of the child's memories were a long way gone.
Mr. Mandela, please tell us about your Nobel Peace Prize.
Undeserved.
What? Oh, come here. For South Africa!
Commercial! Commercial!